What's going on, everybody? Vince Godrum here. It is Saturday afternoon, just sitting here doing a little bit of work in the office. Not going to stay too long. Sorry, I've not been filming videos, but I've been doing a lot of outdoor work. Also getting prep for basically now what's going to become a permanent office. I was only going to keep it temporarily, but obviously circumstances have changed due to the pandemic, so this lovely place is all mine for the time being. Uh, so, Rob, I heard your words, and for once, I actually agree with you. Not so much as far as Iron Mag Labs is concerned, but I actually agree with you on the picture. The picture was just too generic. The reason why I left it on the wall was because I didn't think that I was going to keep the office for this long, basically. But now that I am aware that I am, I went ahead and replaced the portrait up there with something that I own from the home itself that I've had in storage for a while. It is a 200-year-old map of the Virginia, Maryland territory as it was in 1751. So I'm gonna take this here. You guys can get a good look at the map. I'm not sure how it's going to come out, but okay. Ooh. All right. Well, I'm not sure how that'll come out, but I don't really care. Anyway, one thing I want to do, and a lot of people have been telling me that that I've not talked too much about bodybuilding, but now bodybuilding shows are almost back to normal. I bet any crowds or anything, yeah, I'm going to start getting back to bodybuilding commentary, which I'm going to start right now. And this is based on a question I got a couple weeks ago. And someone made the suggestion, I think they were doing it as a joke, that I should get on one of these bodybuilding meals ready to go that ship out and everything like that. Like, I mean, there's icon meals and stuff like that. I'm not saying that these programs are good, but basically, and this is why I'm making this video, is that, you know, most of these bodybuilding prep meal companies, not pointing any fingers at any particular ones, is just, for the most part, ass gravy. They're just junk, highly expensive. And let me give you this here. The reason that a lot of these are so expensive is because, you know, basically what you're paying for is a TV dinner. You know, there's one particular site that that has things like bacon cheddar sliders and sweet potatoes. They sell it for $10. I mean, it's freaking crazy. It comes in a little plastic tray, just like a TV dinner. You know, and, you know, beef and potato skillet. You know, it's just outrageously expensive there. I mean, just that's just the meals itself. And then, you know, but that's not even the worst of it there. I mean, I can deal with money and everything, but the biggest kind of robbery is just, you know, the advertising promotion, no hormones, no anabolics in the protein or meat. And, you know, that's just a load of garbage because, you know, it's now illegal to put that type of stuff in any type of beef or chicken or anything like that. You know, so I don't know why they still advertise it. But on the other hand, most grocery stores do it. And then you got the shipping. I mean, you have to have it shipped in dry ice, obviously. And shipping things in dry ice, it requires specialty shipping. It's super expensive. So you have an expensive meal. You don't have really much quality in it. It's akin to like a TV dinner, and then you have expensive shipping. So ultimately, you know, you could be paying at least $16, $17 for a meal that you can get out of a freaking Walmart for like maybe $1.50 or so forth, you know. Now, with that being said, you know, I'm not criticizing any of the meals itself. They do come in handy for one thing, and that's convenience. So I will give you that there. So, you know, I think more of my criticism is these national shipping companies. I mean, they're wildly popular, but I don't think they're for everyone. It's just the expense is too great. So if you're going to do a meal prep, which I will use a meal prep service whenever I start back doing bodybuilding shows. I've actually started, working out more and training more at home. So over the course of a couple months, you'll actually see my face and physique changed. I've actually dropped a couple of waist sizes just by, getting back in the mix, and I've not even taken any supplements yet. So, I mean, so far, so good. So, the best way to do your meal preps basically is just get it locally. Okay. And I'm not talking about 50 miles or 25 miles, I'm talking about locally. Now, here in Greenville, South Carolina, and my good friend, my old running buddy Charles Dixon, IFBB Pro, he has all his meal preps at the Tropical Grill. I've eaten at Tropical Grill. If anyone's seen my Facebook pages, I've eaten there a ton of times. They got great food and they have meal prep services. They got Saskatoon Lodge, which I didn't even realize that they were open there. Now, Saskatoon Lodge, they only bill like $6 a meal, and Saskatoon is good with selling exotic meats, alligator, bison, and just wild animals, elk and everything like that. You can get a nice elk steak, keto, paleo diet for like $6 a meal. I mean, $6. And you're eating elk, you're not having bacon cheddar sliders or anything like that. And meal prep at the Tropical Grill, I mean, that's even better. It's like $3 or $4 a meal basically. And it's fresh. You can go in and you can pick it up and it's ready to go. You don't even need to put it in a freezer. You can keep that in the refrigerator. You can't beat that with a bat and hammer, can't touch that, You can do all your prepping meals and stuff like that. So, like I said, so this is the one time you want to go and support your local businesses if you're going to do meal prep, because all these other national companies out there, it's BS, it's doo-doo, because you're not getting your money's worth. Okay, those high prices may work in New York City and Los Angeles, but it doesn't work here in Greenville, South Carolina. It doesn't work for you. You work hard for your money. You shouldn't waste your money on these I can't call them bank robbers because they are selling a legitimate product, but I think when it comes to prepping and stuff like that, people, what's the best way to describe it? People get so caught up into the whole thing that they don't really look at their money. They just look at a specific product when all they have to do is look around and go local. Even if you weren't local, you can go into a Walmart and get a paleo meal. You can get a ketogenic meal. You can get a zone meal and everything like that. You can get it right out of Walmart or Sam's Club. So, I mean, what's the big deal on it there, But that's not just my opinion. I can almost say it's just an educated opinion. All right. So if you guys are actually doing some prep or anything, this is the good time to actually shop local. Okay. It's going to be less expensive. It's going to be more fresh. You don't have to put it in a freezer. Oh, you don't have to pay shipping fees, and it's cheaper. You have one in your area. Everyone just about does. They'll actually prepare meals, diet meals, And even if there isn't, just drop into a Walmart, a Sam's Club, or a Target. They're going to have these types of paleo and ketogenic meals and zone meals. They're available. They got the Atkins meals too, So you can get basically any diet in a grocery store that you can get on these national bodybuilding sites there. And they are managed there, So, but that's all I got to say today, people. You guys take care.